Good afternoon and welcome to this Thursday Thought. These past 2 weeks, our church has been having our auditorium pews reupholstered. Now, the old upholstery is original, as I understand it, about 50 years old or so. I know many churches are going with chairs in their auditoriums instead of pews. We also had the chance to do the reupholstery or go with the chairs, and we chose the upgrading of the existing pews. Now, that entire project is expected to be finished by tomorrow evening. We hired a company who manufactures, repairs, and reupholsters pews to do that job for us. They have, as I understand it, 3 teams who do nothing but reupholster and repair church pews, sending those teams out to churches all over the country for however long it takes to get the job done. Our team has rented an Airbnb for the 2 weeks that they're here, and they put in long hours in getting the job done. Of course, no job of any size will always go the way that it's supposed to go. There will always be things that crop up which were unforeseen, things that get in the way of efficient and timely completion of the job. And those unforeseen things have been present in this job as well. But the thing I noticed when these things came up was the demeanor of the foreman of the crew. Daniel, the foreman, has taken everything pretty much in stride. He doesn't get upset, at least outwardly. He remains calm. He has ideas and apparently the ability to fix the unforeseen. He seems to be the epitome of calm in the storm of deadlines in danger of being missed and many plans disrupted by failing to complete the project on time. Now, I don't know Daniel other than our interaction with him on this project, but I enjoy working with him, and I know that he will be a calm presence and a resource for ideas that are practical and are well thought out. His crew seems to respond well to him, and they continue to make progress even as the deadline for completion looms ever nearer. I'm sure you've known of people who, when faced with the unforeseen, whether in work or in life, well, they just seem to come apart at the seams. They fret and they stew, they moan and they groan, they make sure that everyone knows about the difficulties they're facing at that time. And it seems they have trouble coming up with a solution that will manage or remove that issue at hand. Worry and drama seem to be their modus operandi. They attempt to stir up everyone else in the same kind of worry and drama as they themselves are in. And they seem to want to live in that kind of an environment. And then there are the others, those like Daniel, those who, in a calm and collected manner, approach the unforeseen with what to me is no less than grace combined with resolve. They quietly analyze, plan, and execute what they believe will be a solution to the problem. The atmosphere they create is one of quiet competence and optimism. They are indeed a pleasure to work with and to be around. Well, I'm reminded of many places in the Bible where worry is addressed. Proverbs chapter 3 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight." Psalm 46 reads this way, "God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in time of trouble. Therefore, we won't fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea." In Psalm 94, David says this. He says, "When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy." And then last but certainly not least, in Luke, Jesus says this about worry, "Who of you, by worrying, can add a single hour to your life? Since you cannot do this very little thing, why do you worry about all the rest?" Well, I know everyone is wired differently. I know some of us are more demonstrative of our emotions than others. I know we all have different ways of coping with the unexpected, the unforeseen, the roadblocks, if you will, that come our way. But when those things come into our lives, it might be good for us to look at the bigger picture, to see beyond the here and now, and lean more on our God for guidance and help in these times of trouble. It seems to me that that would be a much better plan than expending energy on worry and drama, getting everyone else worked up and worrying and generally causing commotions rather than solving problems. Daniel is someone we could and should emulate when it comes to worry and dealing with the unforeseen. And Jesus is the one that we need to hear when he tells us that we can't add a single hour to our lives by worrying. So why are we worrying about all the other things in life? Well, may you be blessed this day with peace and contentment. Blessings.